Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Iowa Live. You know, last time we checked in with our good friend Sheree Clark, she was kicking off her month-long interview series called It's Your Time. So, you know what? It's about time we get an update from Sheree about how things have been going over this past month or so. Hi, Sheree. How are you?
Good morning, Lou. It is our time.
Yes, it is. And how are things been going? How's the series been, perceived?
Oh, it's been great. And you know what? This is like my seventh one. And so by now you think I would be used to it and it'd be old hat. Oh, no, no, no. There's something new every time. We've got thousands of people tuned in and we're covering these amazing topics. And it's going swimmingly well. We're about halfway through.
All right, now you're saying thousands of people are tuning in. There might be some people tuning in right now saying, what in the world are you guys talking about? Explain what you have going on.
So what we're doing is I host an interview series and I actually do it twice a year. It's completely free. And this one is the entire month of May. And what we do is I interview people, little quick half-hour audio only, and they're all around topics that have to do with midlife. So we're talking about things like, let me just that we have already had on the series already. So we've talked about midlife hair loss, which is something that affects a lot of us. Pain, which affects probably every last one of us. And that could be everything from, pain, headaches and body pains and aches and joints and stiffness and that type of thing. We're talking about your aging parents. And those of us whose parents are still alive, sometimes we have to worry about things that are related to them. So that's a great topic. Relationships and marriage, divorce, separation, loss of friendships, brain health, intermittent fasting, CBD. I mean, we've got it all covered. And if you want to get in on it, what you do is you go to midlife-newlife.com and it's free.
All right. Now, I want to touch on a couple of the things that you mentioned. Actually, the first couple that you mentioned here, hair loss, because we're not just talking about hair loss in guys. That's what everybody thinks about, hair loss in guys. I know my mom had a problem with hair loss as well. And for women, it's really devastating. But it's midlife, and that's what this is all about, is talking about what happens to the body, right?
Exactly. And it's not just the body, it's also the mind, it's our relationships, it's our happiness with our career, all of the things that affect us as we get older. And you start thinking to yourself things like, hey, you know what? This is my time during this time of life. What is it that I want to do for myself? What about this? What about that? We answer just about every question you could have at midlife.
Now, when you talk about these things, when you talk about the things that will come up during midlife in both male and female, we might add, do you suggest things you can do to help things become a little better?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's no point in doing a series if there isn't some advice, right? So we've got each of the experts has some easy, quick steps you can do, or there's places that we send you on to. So in some cases, there will be an exercise, and I don't necessarily mean just like weightlifting, but I mean something that you can do that will give you some instant relief and then some bigger long-term types of things as well.
Now, is there any place where people can take a look and see what you have lined up coming up, or do you like to surprise them every day?
No. You can take a look at it. So if you go to midlife-newlife.com and you scroll down to the bottom of the page, before you even sign up, all of my experts are listed there. And if you hover over their images, the topic that they'll be talking about pops on. So do that and take a good look. And here's why you're going to want to do this too. At the very end of the month, I said there's a new one every day, right? So then you have 48 hours to listen. But if you missed something at the beginning of the month, say you're just hearing about this now, there's a replay at the end of the month, which is all of the experts for 3 days. I'll leave that live.
That is awesome. So you can, even though you might be just joining in now, you can eventually end up catching up to where everybody was at the beginning from May 1st.
Exactly. You haven't missed a darn thing. So make sure you don't miss anything and go there before the month is over and get registered.
All right. So that's what's going on right now. We also need to get an update on how you are doing, with with semi-lockdown that some people are calling it now. That's the latest term that's been floating around there. But how have you been doing?
I've been doing great. And Lou, I'm using this opportunity, and I would encourage everybody to use this opportunity For new things, I have been doing all kinds of new stuff. I've tried new recipes. I have done new things that I've never tried before. I actually, Lou, laid sod this week.
You laid sod this week, really?
I
Where?
did. Well, okay, so I have a kitty named Lotus, and
Yes.
Lotus has his own cat cabin.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. And it looks kind of like a high-rise chicken coop. And he had trod down all his grass last year. So I decided rather than grow from seed, I would get some sod. I did YouTube research. You would be proud of me. And I was smart enough to do it before all the rain we had.
All right. Did you prep the soil ahead of time and loosen it up a little bit and then put the supplements in there? And
I did it all, Lou. Darn, I should have done a video for you.
You should. I want to see. Now, next time we visit, Sheree, you do realize next time you're on with us, we A, want to see the cabin, the kitty cabin. B, want to see your sod job and how well it held up after some time. And C, hopefully, if you had a like a lawn for the kitty cabin, you have a little garden and you plan Lotus some good stuff for kitty cats, like maybe a little catnip or something.
Lou, I am light years ahead of you. I've got 3 kinds of grasses, catnip, I got lemon balm, and wait. I got furniture for him. I got a Adirondack chair.
We want a tour. Next time we visit, I'm serious, Sheree, we want a tour of Lotus's kitty cabin over at the Sheree Clark compound.
Over here in Beaverdale, you're on.
That is really cool. So really some advice to open up your eyes, try new experiences. That's what you're saying. While you're home, try something maybe you haven't tried before.
Absolutely. And do a little decluttering too. I have decluttered, Lou, everything from my car to my inbox and my email. I have decluttered my schedule. When I come back after this whole semi-pandemic shutdown is over, there's some things on my schedule that are coming off.
Right. All right. It's your time. You can still get involved till the end of the month and then revisit some of the episodes. Tell everybody where they need to go, Sheree.
To visit me, go to fork-road.com, or if you want to drop me an email, go to info@fork-road.com, and I answer all my emails myself.
All right, Sheree, you take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Give Lotus a hug for us.
Will do. Take care, Lou.
Bye-bye, buddy.